Hey, what's up, people? This your boy Red Brother 7. Welcome to Red Bro 7 TV. And today's topic I'm going to be discussing is why so many black women is being overlooked by black men. What brought me to this topic is why so many men date and prefer and marry so many non-black women. I hear this a lot, and I hear a lot of black women have a lot of input on this subject. I never covered this subject in my video. It's just been discussing the things I see that black women need to work on, but maybe I need to come across a little different to let you know exactly what's the problem, why so many black women choose to date and marry non-black women. Um, for example, well, black women have to understand the game have changed since the 1950s, since their grandmothers or great grandmothers. People started dating outside their race. I say about the 80s, early 90s. In 2000s, black men choose to date other races of women. Um, I would say black women kind of plays a part in why so many black men choose to date and marry non-black women for a numerous amount of reasons. Why? Not all black men who date non-black women is attracted to black women. Some men just prefer non-black women, like white women, whatever. And some black men is kind of um open to date different types of women. And some men just won't date black women, period. Just like some black women won't date black men, period. We have this, but the main reason why so many black women get left behind, by themselves is for numerous amount of reasons. Like I said, I want to get into the why and some things that black women really need to work on. I know this video may fall on deaf ears from black women and want to combat me, but it's a lot of things that I think black women really need to work on if they want to have a loving relationship with a black man who really is interested in dealing with black men. I'm talking about the good brothers, not the brothers who thug or who ain't doing nothing with himself or he hate black females. I'm talking about black brother. He want to date a black female, but it's a lot of stuff that he find very unappealing that make him say, "Hold on, let me put the brakes on this. Maybe I need to venture out and date someone else. Let me be a little bit more open-minded in dating." Because this brother, he is exposed to different types of women, um, either through work, through college, whatever social setting. His friends might be different races. I'm talking about brothers who outside of the hood, who actually working and stuff like that. Let me get into the things why so many black men decide to opt out dating black females. The first thing is, you know, your attitude. I know you heard been hearing this a lot. Your attitude. A lot of black women have a really strong, blunt disposition when talking and dealing with black men. Black women tend to be blunt and upfront of what they want, which is um, overly aggressive, in your face type of stuff that black men just don't find very appealing. Because as men, we start comparing you to other women for as how your approach are. Um, most women, most women, white women, Latino women, whatever, Asian women, they all want the same thing you want, but it's how your approach are in getting what you want. When dealing with men, you gotta have a little tact to get what you want. You just can't say, "Oh, you better do this," then start emasculating. You gotta be very cunning and witty about how you going through getting your stuff you want. Um, just let's just say you spend some money getting some shoes, some $500 shoes. He told you the budget. So, well, baby, we can't afford that right now, and I'm budgeting and I'm trying to save money because we're in this recession. where we in right now. A black woman, on the other hand, say, "Yeah, I bought the shoe, nigga. What you gonna do about it?" You know, look, nigga, I spend my money just like you do. Dude don't want to hear all that stuff. So you raise your voice, his base level go higher, and yours go higher. Before you know, you arguing. So, well, I can't deal with this. Another black woman, like a white woman, Latino woman, they will put the shoes on, put some sexy lingerie on to sell it to the guy. So look, you know, I spent some money on the shoe. I'm sorry, baby. I was like, how you like the shoes? So, oh, I like it. So that's the difference. They did both. Y'all both did the same thing. That's true. White woman do the same thing. Black woman do. That's true. But how she go about doing it will make you successful. Now, some black women, y'all might say, you know what? I ain't even do all this for no nigga and this and that, and that's why you single. But you're not willing to sacrifice anything. You're in a relationship with somebody. You can't be selfish when doing stuff, and that's why you're single because of that. Men make sacrifices all the time to get with women, be with women, but man don't feel like he getting anything in return when he do stuff for you. So that plays a lot against you. Your attitude. That's where your attitude comes. Brash, blunt attitude. You know, you feel like he arguing with one of his homeboys, and he don't want to come home to that. I don't think no man want to come home to a woman just as hard as him, as aggressive as him, and as tough as him. He wants something soft and feminine and nurturing. You're supposed to compliment his masculinity, make him be better. You can still get what you want. I ain't say be a guy doormat, but you want it to be where he's comfortable around you to share, open up to you. If he open up to you and you beat him down, he don't want to do anything. He want to deal with you because he gonna just close himself off against you. So that's a big mistake. And another thing, black women being unrealistic in their expectation when dealing with men. For example, you said a lot of black women would say, um, I want a guy who's 6 foot tall and over, chiseled abs, makes six figures, 10 to 12 inch dick, um, nice expensive cars, you know, $90,000 car, whatever, and good credit score. When the women, some of y'all are average looking to unattractive, out of shape, um, bad credit, children, baby daddy drama, and you want this guy to bring all this to the table. That's gonna be a very hard sell. You selling yourself to a guy and say, look, I want to. You saying you're equally yoked with this guy, but you bringing absolutely anything to the table for this man to stop doing what he doing to be with you. That's just ridiculous. With a whole lot of things, you know, and you 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 going after men way out of your league, but the guy's not really gonna say that. But I'm just telling you that for a fact. You dealing with men way out your league. So when you do start dating, see this guy not really paying attention because those men who 6 feet and taller, which are very attractive, make a lot of money, drive a nice car, he can have any woman he want. Why would he date you? What you bring to the table, so he can stop doing what he doing to get with you. Unless you look like Melissa Ford or Buffy the Body or something like that, chances are you getting those type of men are slim to none. I think you should just stick with regular guys who's pretty decent looking, attractive, you know, and just stick with those guys. Don't really worry about height and all this other stuff, all this physical stuff. You know, most of the stuff y'all say have on y'all list is very all none of the physical. I'm not hearing is he a good father? Will he be a good husband? Do he want children? How did he treat his mother? If he want kids, how many? I'm not hearing those type of um, questions. It's all about physical stuff. What he can do, how what he drive, how he look, how big his dick is, how big his money is, what kind of car he drive, what kind of parties hang out, and all this other garbage that doesn't make any sense. And a lot of the problem with these gender war I see on YouTube and everything else is that black men, we are more conservative um, when dating, you know, for us women. We are more conservative most of them white men. I say black and Latino men is pretty much the same for us being traditional and how we view ourselves and our image. Black men is a little bit more conservative, and women y'all tend to lean toward being modern and modern women, this and that. Black men tend to be a little bit more conservative when dating women. What he wants in a woman. Black men are very traditional on how he think the black family is a man, women. His mother's gonna be way up here if he respect his mother. So most black men want to get approved from his mother or grandmother, whoever his people, and because he don't want to be embarrassed, because he's gonna be talked about the rest of life. I can don't bring no hood rat back home to my house. If she, I'm gonna get that bitch straight. That's what most guys' mother would tell him. I don't want you to bring no hood rat, no low class chick to my house and say no. He's not, because he got to live with that. So if you date a black man who got his shit together, you better come correct because you got to get approved. He feeling you, he got to get approval from his mother because you know this social hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? And white men tend to be more open. You know, he don't care if you argumentative and know what you want. But black and Latino men, we really um are very conservative. We really do care about what our folks say about who we date and how we proceed to our family. So that's a very huge for black women have to understand that if a man really cares about his mother and his grandmother, his family members inside his family, he's gonna be tied right in church if he's in church, going whatever religion he is. He wants to show that this woman is a good woman, not to only to him, to his family. So there will be no problems. So he's trying to get approval from his parents too, because especially if he want to marry you, he want to have a good rapport with his mother first. If you feel that you don't have to do that, then you're gonna have a lot of problems dealing with black men when it comes to that. And um, majority of black men are attracted to black women. Um, how can you say they're not? They chase y'all all the time. But the men you say you want, you might have to put in a little bit more work. Um, Another thing, y'all young black girls playing a lot of games. You date guys just to date them, lead the man on. That's a very another turn off. A lot of guys really don't like leading the man on that you're interested in him and you don't return his phone call. You flake out on him on dates. He set a date up. He doing everything right. You flake out on him. You like pretend you don't see him and all this stuff. You don't answer your phone, don't answer your text. That's another turn off. So he gonna stop dating you, and dealing with you. Yeah, your rep will probably go down a little bit. So yeah, that bitch will flake on me because he will tell other guys about you. So if you was to date another black guy, you get your reputation already ruined. How you handle your situation like a little girl, little immature girl. The older women get it, but they already have children, already have a family, and he don't want a ready-made family. Most guys he want to build a family for himself. You gotta see if he's family oriented. Do he want children? If he want children, because you might not want child, and might not want a child, so you gotta get that straight out front. But one thing, when you say you don't want any children, men we really don't change that much when we say we don't want a child. Y'all might change y'all mind down the road, saying, "Oh, I want a child." That's it. So you gotta make sure what type of man you want before you start dating them, and relax on for it's a heightened physicality. So you won't deal with the wrong type of black man in your life because y'all, based on your physical looks, y'all overlook his he going to jail, in out jail, if he's ill, and all this just based on how he look. So y'all really need to stop looking, for his man physical appearance and start going a little deeper than what have to offer you, because it's gonna be a very hard sell to sell something that's rude, disrespectful. A lot of guys don't want to deal with that on no level, so he might just leave you for a non-black female. It's just something that I would have to drop some knowledge on y'all black females, because y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on, because the game doesn't change. That's all I have to say about that. This your boy Red Bro 7. Thanks for watching Red Bro 7 TV. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.